Now that we've seen the whole season twice, of course, we had to binge watch it before we did this podcast. Let's start off this episode with just a quick review. Erin.
Well, I really loved Lower Decks.
Great review. Nice job. Next segment.
I just really loved all the characters as well. I think they did a really great job casting the voice actors for all of the characters. I especially liked Tindy and Rutherford's like dynamic together. I thought they were great, and I liked Mariner and Boimler's relationship as well. I think it's just really cute. The fact that all of these voice actors seem like they're really excited to be working on a Star Trek show as well. I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we see them on like a panel or something, they really seem geeked out to be playing a Star Trek character.
I'm just going to say love all the time in this segment. So I really love the animation of the show and being able to see the Star Trek Lower Decks world come to life in animation. I really love it. At first I was like, oh, it's just a 2D show. But I think they did a really great job with the animation on it. And it seems like the animation gets better and better as the season ends. They're adding more ships and they're adding more worlds, and just love the way it looks.
We need a love counter above you, like ding, 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 ding.
I really love the Easter eggs and the callbacks that we get on the show. And I didn't notice them all watching through, but Mike McMahon has so many interviews online, and a lot of them I think are on Twitter or Instagram. So you can go look these up. And he talks about Easter eggs from every episode, which I think is really fun.
Yeah. Did you love that?
Yes, I loved it. And they wouldn't just use Easter eggs or callbacks just so blatantly. A lot of times it was in like more clever secret ways.
Right.
And I really liked that as well. So it wasn't, just like right in your face.
There were a couple that were right in your face.
Oh, yeah, a lot of them. But there was a lot of them that they snuck in. Took a little bit more thought on those.
Like in episode 2 when they misspelled welcome in Klingon. Only a real Star Trek nerd would decode the Klingon and go, hey, that's not right.
Greg.
I didn't do it. I don't go that far. I fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what side of the fence you are, do not know Klingon.
Yeah. You can just tell that this show was created by Star Trek fans for Star Trek fans. And I really love that. And I just cannot get the theme song out of my head. It has been in my head for the last couple of days since we've been binging it and, doing notes for this podcast. Do, 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 do. I'm not allowed to sing it.
No.
That's all you get.
It's hard for me not to love everything Star Trek. I thought some of the writing could have been better, if I'm just being honest. There were definitely episodes that stood out more than others. We're going to talk about all of the episodes in our next segment, which I think everyone will love. But some main call-outs. Tawny Newsome as Beckett Mariner and Jack Quaid as Brad Boimler were the dream team. They did the absolute best of anyone on the show. I like Jack Quaid in Lower Decks more than I like him in The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
He kind of is the same character, though.
Yeah. I hope he's not quitting Lower Decks to be in The Boys. I'd rather see him quit The Boys.
Yes, me too.
At first, the pacing in Rick and Morty style comedy was not my favorite. And I think I said something about that in our other episode where we talked about episode 1. As the show went on, they toned it down a little bit. They slowed down the pacing a little bit, and the writing got better as the series went on. It grew on me, and I got to know the characters. So when Mariner's like sassing off, I was like, oh, that's funny, instead of, oh my gosh, this person is really annoying.
Yeah.
Which is how it started. All in all, I'd say 3.5 to 4 stars out of 5. What do you think, Erin? 3 or 4 out of 5?
Barely 4 out of 5.
Like a barely, like right on the cusp before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 3.99 out of 5.
It's not The Mandalorian.
No, not by a long shot, but it's a different kind of show.
But to me, nothing compares with The Mandalorian, so that says a lot.